Greetings, everybody. I decided to go live tonight, just do a little bit of Elevation Diaries. I've been going through a lot of major shifts as far as my spiritual journey. So, just in case anybody's facing anything, I'm just sharing, just in case you guys can utilize the knowledge that I share, right? And just in case anybody has resonance, because it can feel super lonely and you can feel like you're going super crazy. What you doing, babe? In my real life, my kids are up like they on that shit. I'm in the middle of taking down my hair. So I had to put on my Erica Badu, my scarf. Anywho, so what's been happening? Okay, well, I kind of touched on all the other shifts a little bit as I was giving energy updates, but I'll just go back to a few days. So a few days ago, I believe it was Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, I go to Chambers and I go running like I always do. And this time I bring my friend Lotus. Okay, shout out to Lotus. She's a YouTuber on here. Hey, Mama Rachel. Thank you so much for your donation last night. I was legit crying like, she loved me, you know? And it was greatly appreciated and definitely right on time, okay? Because I know, like, the universe got my back and it's going to use people to help me on my way. So, and you definitely was one of them angels set in place. So, you know, it might not seem like much to you, but it was like $1 million for me and my family. So I really hella love you and appreciate you. Anyways, I just had to shout out my other mama, right? I got you back, boo. If you have any questions or anything else I can help you with, or anything you want me to touch on, like, I got you, okay? Because I literally was offering last night, like, okay, 20-minute mini sessions for 10 minutes to where I just target your own pain, right? As opposed to our pains collectively. So you can still capitalize on that if you need me to. I got you, okay? I hella love you. Like, more than words could show, okay? And I'm hella proud of you, okay? Putting that bass in your voice. I hope you've been dancing around your house naked, okay? Letting loose, letting that booty clap. Anyway, so I was telling my friend as we were on the way down there, like, every time I go to Chambers, and matter of fact, Eagle is my spirit animal regardless. So every time I go to Chambers, they glide over me 95% of the time. For years, I've been going there, you know, and it's my way of, it's my peace. It's my peace. And it helps my body get bomb. You know what I'm saying? Keep this booty uplifted, ready to pucker. You know, as opposed to just looking all sad and shit. Nothing wrong with sad booties, okay? But I just like my booty cheery, right? Anyways, I'm telling her, like, they always appear. It's a 95% chance we're going to see the eagles appear. I was like, the mama just had some more babies. I was like, she had babies years ago, and she had 3 of them, and they always come see me, you know? And I feel them shimmers, right? So she's like, yeah. We go down there. I'm helping her with learning to ground and breathe. I'm just teaching her everything that I've been picking up on my journey in regards to grounding and the deeper layers of. I was only looking at grounding, like putting my feet barefoot in the earth. It's so much more to it than that, okay? Grounding don't only mean standing outside, grounding with your feet bare. It means grounding into yourself. I've done this in another video, but I literally see everybody, and I saw it in me first, see everybody walking around with a balloon version of themselves, right? And then every now and then, their I am version, their higher self, will chime in like, move, bitch, I got it. You know, because like their human mind is just not grasping stuff. And so I've learned to just actively clock them as they are swapping to help them see them better, right? And it definitely helped me along the way in my journey. So I'm like, right now, your higher self, okay? The whole frequency change, this and that. When you are actively higher self and you are aware of it, think of everything that you need to handle, all the business that you need to take care of so you can be that overachiever self, you know, and get shit done. Then by the time you swap back, it's like, I got all this shit to do. No, you don't, because your higher self handled it. Like, you know, proof that you got your own back if you pay attention and listen, you know. But anyways, as we're doing the breathing techniques, and I think I'm going to do a video out there in nature tomorrow, just giving a demonstration on how to harness in on the energies present in Mother Earth and universe to really cleanse your body. I'm like, all right, let's go walk over by the eagle's nest so that, we can go ahead and look at my baby. So I look up, I see her. She's sitting on the edge of the nest. And I always cry when I see them because it signals that I am actively going through a shift, right? It's just resonance for me. I even remember flying over Chambers as the eagle, and I never got the fucking flap. Okay, I never got to flap my wings. I was like, oh my gosh, am I the damn eagle? And I legit was. Okay, I don't know how to explain it, but I was scout on up, right? It's either 3 or 2. I don't know. I used to be a running back in the day. Anyways, I see her sitting there. I see these photographers out there taking pictures of her, and I'm crying hysterically. And it's a different cry. My friend is like, what's going on? I was like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm crying like this, right? I just keep slapping my heart, right? And I'm staring at her. And I take my friend over to the bridge park because, like I said, it was her first time there. And I'm like, this is where it would be like Tacoma London Bridge, where people put the locks on, lock their intentions, and then throw the key in the water. Just giving her like a little mini tour. And I keep getting drawn back to the eagle. Thank goodness she was there to capture the story through pictures, okay? Because I climbed up there for the eagle. Anyways, I go, we start walking back over there, and I climb up. I'm standing at the bottom, and I'm looking at her like, what's wrong? Like, something is off, Everybody's like, oh, she's amazing. And part of me was like, back up, like as if it was me, like, back up. Can you not see? And so I'm like hitting my heart. I climb up the little statue that I used to be scared to stand up on. I stand up on that shit. A bee flies between my legs, and I'm terrified of bugs, okay? And I kind of like wobble a little bit, and then I'm like, no, fuck that. I'm going to see about this eagle. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I crying like this? So then I scoot a little closer, and then I decide to sit down because I raise my palms up to read the energies of the universe and everything. Anything and anybody that I need to read. Like if I ping and I'm like, why am I feeling anxiety? Get out, baby. Anxiety in my chest when your ass walk in the room. Then I'll kind of wave my hand like this, like, what is it? Like something is triggering uncomfortable awareness, right? So I do that. So I climb up there, I sit on the cement thing, and I raise my hands like this, and I got my eyes closed, and I'm doing my breathing, and I'm like, what's going on? Now, for days, I have been getting visions of random feathers laying around, and anybody that knows about this spiritually, when you see a random feather placed, it is just a sign that an angel is near. It's a sign of comfort and release. So I've been looking for days, like I keep getting visions of these random feathers. Where the fuck is my feather? I'm walking by, I'm looking extra hard, on my top flight security, like that feather stuff for me. Them angels is like telling me, like, I got you, which I know they do already, but I'm looking and I'm seeking. So anyways, my friend gets up there. We have like a little mini photo shoot. I'm like, sit like this, like girls do, letting her know, like, not that angle, bitch, and just really like holding it down. Take a picture. We get ready to walk off. I couldn't. Something just pulls me, and I'm like, she have left like an eagle feather for me, like underneath the statue, because that's where they flap their wings. They're taking off. I'm like, if I find an eagle feather, oh my gosh, because I know they're like $50 or something in the store. And I'm like, that's damn near my light bill, So it's like, no, I guess I'll settle for like the crow feathers I be seeing laying around, right? Go underneath the statue. I'm walking. I'm looking. My friend is like behind me. She's in her own work. We just soaking up nature, following our own spirit. Even though we are there as one, we are still our own individual, But she is definitely like a reflection of like my inner self. It's like talking to my own feelings in person. So shout out Lotus again. And I'll post a link to her channel so y'all can subscribe to her. We're at different stages in our journey. So, but she definitely has a lot to share and a lot to say and hella ancient wisdom. So definitely tune into that. Anywho, as I'm scanning, looking for this eagle feather, I believe that is left for me. Something pulls my head like slightly to the left. I look and I see a dead baby eagle. Oh my God, my heart just sank, right? You would have thought it was my own child. I go down and I can still feel the eagle's spirit present. And then when I close my eyes, I can hear the mom's cry, right? It wasn't like a cry that other people could hear. I don't know. My soul heard it, right? My soul heard the cry. So immediately, I'm like, I'm going to send the mother's love to the eagle. And I'm sending Reiki. I'm gathering the energy from the mom and the love and the pain and the I miss you, baby, that the mama had. And I place my other hand over the eagle's frame, swapping the energy like that, like nurturing the spirit of the ego because it's still pregnant. Like, your mama love you, she miss you, this, and that. And as I'm doing that and it's passing through me, it's resonance, you know, because I've miscarried, you know, just got excited about this. I've terminated pregnancy too. I'm not gonna lie, and I kind of felt like it was my punishment, like my karma, like you terminated. So now that you're really ready to have this baby, I'm just gonna take it, you know. And I was really blaming myself, but I later learned that miscarriages happen. It's like the body's natural way of aborting. So for those women that have lost a child, okay, it was not your fault. There was nothing that you could have done different. Okay, it is your body's natural way of aborting. I just feel the need to say this because a lot of women have went through this and just haven't said anything, or energetically their soul knows that they miscarried, but they thinking that they just having a heavy period or some shit. Either way it go, it's not your fault, beautiful. Okay, it was either a sign that something was going to be terribly wrong with the baby, or the baby's life could have been at risk, or your own, or both. You know, so please forgive and stop dissecting how you could have helped the baby to live, and just know that the baby is safe, right? The shimmers that I get to feel, your baby's being bathed in that all damn day. And you got another angel and another ancestor over there watching over that us, right? So anywho, I see it. I'm sending I'm sending the bird Reiki, and I'm like, I love you. I am you. You know, I tell everybody I'm an eagle. I glide high like them eagles do, you know, and I go up, up, right? And I'm just gonna keep climbing. I'm never gonna be too comfortable. I know there's infinite awe, you know, and so I'm just gonna keep pushing. I don't give a fuck how cool shit is around me. You never know. I'm just gonna keep pushing. Now I'm gonna keep discovering, right? So as I'm sitting there, all of a sudden, these bees start swarming around me, right? As I'm sitting to the dead baby eagle, I look at my friend. I said, "Where the fuck is the head?" You know, I'm crying. The head is missing off the bird. You know, and I'm like, all these people admiring the beauty of the bird sitting there at the end of the perch. Nobody's wondering why she's sitting there like that. She don't ever fucking sit there like that. I study everybody and everything around me. She never sits there like that. If she do, it'd only be for a few minutes. She would not move. It's like she was frozen, you know. And all these bees swarming around. I look at my friend. I said, "There's bees," and they were white bees. I don't know the spiritual relevance of that. I'm gonna have to look into that. I know it meant something. They were white bees. They all start swarming around me as I'm sending. I was not afraid. I was not fucking afraid. And I'm scared of bugs. It could be an ant. It could be a ladybug coming towards me. And I know they sign for luck, but be lucky over there. Okay? Don't touch me. Anything that can crawl on me and get lost in my clothes, I'm scared. Okay? I don't care about the judgment. I love nature. Just bugs, you stay in your lane and I stay in mine, right? Otherwise, I'm like Smokey in the chicken coop. Don't come over here with no clothes on. Chicken coop. When who was that, Victor or whoever the Mexican was that gave him that shit to smoke, and he was like, I'll be paranoid, right? I'm sending. Thank goodness my friend is capturing, because the pictures literally told the whole story. You can see it on my Facebook. Literally told the whole story for me. The people walk up like, oh, she lost one. I'm crying. You would have thought it was my baby that died on that ground. I'm crying. And then my spirit, something like took over my spirit, right? My solar plexus starts lighting up. It's like, it was beautiful. It starts lighting up. I literally feel, where my wings sit in like other realms. I'll be up there showing off with my wings in another realm. And I just see me in them stars, big ass wings, like just going up, right? I feel energy passing through, right? In between my shoulder blades, right where the wings would sit, right? And I'm tingling everywhere, and I cannot let go. I was sitting for minutes, okay, for like a good 10 minutes, where my friend was like, I'll just go climb this shit again and like do my own thing because I couldn't walk away. And it was almost like my soul gave it like a ritual. It was like a random flower like sitting close by the bird. I set it on the bird like as representation of sending it life and light, you know, and like to show respect. And I left really upset, and then I had an event. I had an event that day. I was going to do Heal Thy Hearts. And my heart was like hurting. What up? Hey, Lotus. I was just talking about you. I was just talking about the Chambers experience and everything that I took from them. And I'm going to post your YouTube link, but you guys can also look in the comments and just click on her shit and make sure you go subscribe. She posts a lot of things of substance. She's getting more comfortable in front of the camera, and you know, we raw and uncut here. Shit, I ain't no 10-2 driver. And no, I'm not gonna be done up and made up. Okay, look at the hours. I don't even wrap my hair when I'm asleep. I only wrap it because it's halfway taken down, and I feel like a little bit like Fire Marshal Bill, slightly. But my husband still treat me like Beyonce up in this bitch, right? Anywho's, but I was just talking about the thing and how the bees started swarming around me, and I told you I was like, "There's hella bees around me. Why am I not scared?" I was like, "And the white, there wasn't baby bees underdeveloped. They was white bees, okay, white bee." And they started swarming around me, and she's like, "What?" And then I stand up and I look at her, and it was almost like how I see me in my memories in my past life with my crown. I stand up and I look at her and I smirk. I say, "Because I'm a queen bee." No, I said I'm the queen bee. That's what I said. I even said like, "Oh yeah, we're around all the elements. We got the water, we got the wind, clear skies, no power lines, and we got nature. And I be that fire, right?" And so she's there. She supported me through. You know, I can kind of. I saw your ass looking like, "What the fuck, bitch?" It's a dead bird. Did you know this bird person? Yes, I do. Okay, I am that damn bird. Okay, but you were hella supportive of me. I literally wanted to take the whole damn bird home with me, and then she gave me that look like, "Bitch, I know you ain't finna sip her and haul home no dead corpse of an eagle." Which ironically, while we was driving on the way there, we passed by the pet cemetery. Every time I pass by a cemetery, I send Reiki. Just because I feel like a lot of those souls left unhealed, you know? A lot of them probably got hit by cars and shit, you know what I'm saying? People speeding and shit. So it was just hella ironic. Then me and her go back to the house. I'm like, "I got this event. I got 30 minutes to prepare. I'm gonna push it back some, you know?" And I'm having all these revelations. And I'm like, I know that I'm an eagle flying high. And really, honestly, spiritually, it was representing the death of a cycle to me. I would say in this journey, I was once a baby eagle. And then I look up and I see the mother eagle sitting there. She's still looking strong, prideful, even after a huge loss. And I've been receiving a lot of loss in this journey. But I had to lose everything in order to find me. You know, I had to lose everything to realize that the material shit didn't matter in the fucking first place. Yeah, who wouldn't like to have nice stuff? But I would rather have a popping ass soul. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't take that shit with you. You know, and I want to leave kindness. I am to leave kindness wherever I go, you know, with a splash of remember who the fuck you are, okay? Because we've been trained to forget. And so if I can see pieces of me and you, I'm going to point them shits out and be exactly who I needed along the way. And that, which was the purpose behind this channel in the first place. I didn't have anybody around me that understood what I was facing, you know, and it kind of made them fearful of me. And then honestly, I'm speaking hard truths. But it's like, fuck that. If I'm going to hold me accountable for some shit and I'm discovering hard truths in myself, how you don't know what you're doing and it's yourself? I don't know, but the shit's happening, right? It's a part of the programming. If I'm holding myself accountable and owning up to it, I want you guys to witness me holding myself accountable for things my soul don't resonate with. But here I am displaying it. We end up displaying the same shit we despise. I promise, guys. Do some shadow work on yourself and analyze the moves that you've been making. You know, listen to yourself speak out loud, record you on a tape recorder and shit like that, and really hear you speak to you. Okay? Because everybody that I'm talking to, y'all have the answers, and then you're like, "What do I do?" Bitch, you just told me what you ought to do. You just told me. But what I will do for you as your mirror and as a reflection of you, okay? Because I used to feel like a butterfly speaking to a bunch of caterpillars because we are all one and the same. We are just at different stages. You know, motherfuckers ain't had their wings yet, so they don't understand wing talk. I get it. You know, a trigger has to happen for it to resonate. I get that shit, right? So I'm going to deliver exactly what you just told me and what I feel intuitively through my own gifts and help you hear you better. So it be about delivery, you know, like you guys, people would say, "Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired." But really, you are carrying so much shit from other people. You always have, and you don't even realize. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever gave it. You know, that's another thing. If you chimed in, because I see 3 viewers, can I get like 3 thumbs up, please? Pretty, please. But anyways, I would deliver it to you in a way that you did not deliver it to yourself. And I would break that shit down to salt because I legit study people of all walks. I am here to help him. Thank you. Oh, 33, right? Look at the 30s, Trinity. But I am here to aid, Okay, after I helped my damn self, right? Self-preservation. I caught me. Okay, this is a hard truth I learned about me. I caught me still not setting healthy boundaries with the people that I ate and served. I'm gonna give you an example. I went to the beach with one of my mentors and my other sisters in light, right? You know, and we're all super empathic and like super psychic and hear each other's thoughts and everything like that. Hey, my Emerald, I can't wait for you to get here. I hope it's a stay. Shout out to Ascension Journals, okay? Because she's my bitch, okay? She is my galactic platinum queen, okay? And she just makes so much damn sense, okay? She got knowledge for that ass. And she hella helps. So definitely check out the content on her channel because sometimes I'll be experiencing things and then I haven't even discussed it with her and she my friend, okay? And then I'll go on there and I see her breaking that shit down the salt like I break y'all shit down the salt, you know? So if you want another breakdown and extra tips, go see her, okay? She journals everything just like I do. Sometimes I don't though. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be like, I'll write it later. And then later be like a week later. I'm like, I'm so behind. Then what? Here I am back to the cluttered thoughts, cloud the clarity that we seek, right? So declutter and see what you know and do process of elimination. Like this shit, this behavior don't apply in this round. Okay. This is my latest version of self. I used to be okay with that shit. No more locked doors. Okay. I grew, right? And hold yourself accountable for whatever. Even if the person don't realize you have misjudged a situation or them, it is on you and your soul to be and remain and seek being a soul of integrity and honesty, right? And righteousness, and love unconditional, and hold yourself accountable for how you treat others and how you may have looked at others. Because when you judge someone, it alters how you act around them. You can still be cordial, but will you let them in? Do you really seek to get to know them and learn them? No, you don't, because your opinions of them become biased. Why? Because you're judging shit you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they never get a fair shot. And then that's exactly what the fuck you're reflecting back on you too. Oh, you want to judge some shit? All right. Well, then I'll bring back 10 motherfuckers to judge you back. That's how the universe works. The laws of attraction and shit like that. You know? So it's very important to hold yourself accountable. It's hard. Okay. It is hard. I was just crying at the beach. I got a message from Spirit through Nikila, and we were sharing things, and I experienced so many supernatural things that, like, I'm not gonna lie, part of me still fears, like, I don't want to push nobody else away. But then the real me is like, bitch, fuck that. And fuck them if they don't accept you for who you are and your truth. Your job is to live and speak your truth. Period. In spite of how another motherfucker feels or views you. Okay? What they don't make you shit, do it. And they damn sure ain't paying your bills. They paying you headaches. They paying you in headaches. You know, and making you judge yourself and feel that you are less than. No, and the fuck you're not. No, you're not. Their perception of you ain't got shit to do with you. Your perception of you got everything to do with you. And as I am actively healing me and taking accountability and correcting, you know what I'm saying, the things that needed adjustment within myself, it be plain as day. You know, it be right before me. I'll even have flashbacks of me saying shit that I need to be executing with my hard-headed ass. I literally speak the shit on repeat for like a couple months, and then all of a sudden something resonates. I'm like, oh, I get it. And then I'm like, you so fucking hard-headed. You don't even listen to yourself. Guess what? Y'all motherfuckers don't listen to yourself either, okay? This is me leading by example, admitting I am still catching my fuck-ups, okay? Nobody's perfect. We are learning as we go. Own that shit and share that shit, because you don't know who the fuck is going to help. You don't know. Be who the fuck you need it, man. Because at the end of the day, everybody around you is a part of you, be it in this life or a different one. I swear, stop paying attention to the storylines and look at the emotional relations, okay? And the twinsiness. That's not a word, but it is motherfucking now, okay? Because I want it to be, all right? And then be who you need. And if you can't, and if you all you can do is talk shit about your damn self, okay? Because that's a reflection of you, okay? So when you're talking shit about somebody else, guess what? You're talking shit about your damn self, okay? You just don't realize it. You want to sit there and detach from that. What you need to detach from is the shit that is hindering and hurting you. You know, but no, you want to hold on. I swear, I was talking to a couple of people. I'm like, it's like we were trained to believe fuckery equals comfort. Okay? That's backwards. So now I'm like, oh my gosh, anytime I feel like energy of fuckery and I'm comfortable. I'm like, oh, hell no. This is part of conditioning. And now I got my handy dandy flashlight and I'm looking for a Blue's Clues on what I could fix in me. That shit is addictive. Like, what? I corrected this. Oh my goodness. I'm so proud of me. I took accountability. I literally feel a cloud leave my frame. You know, I feel it roll up from the root. It's a release. It's a release when you speak your truth. It's a release when you speak your feelings. You know, and I'm learning the deeper levels of as I am actively growing and healing me, you know, and then I come on here to just share it raw and uncut, you know, and I'm like, whoever is meant to receive it, they will receive it, you know, and if not, they can just catch a playback, you know, they can catch a playback. At the end of the day, y'all motherfuckers ain't my responsibility, you know, you're really not. I'm here to aid, yes, but I'm my responsibility. I just love you. That's just the way that I love. I do this shit out of love. You know, because we all deserve great shit. We are all beautiful. You know, it's just the experiences. It covers that. It covers that confidence. It makes you hesitant. You know, it makes you question yourself. It makes you doubt your greatness. It makes you doubt motherfuckers around you that are really for you. And it's like we run towards the people that ain't shit, right? That ain't shit, right? And then we run from the people that is here to help us. So everything I've been running from, I'm now running towards. Literally. I don't give a fuck. I guess I'll see when I get there. And just have that unwavering faith that what I'm running towards and what I'm being guided to is for me. Okay? I know that I'm super protected. I'm favored. You know? Who the hell else get to see giant ass angels in the sky and in their home and shit like that? You know? I know other gifted people are, but what I'm saying is I didn't grow up around this stuff. And I found God through my damn self, not through church, not through nobody else. I found God when I was seeking me. I found God within me. I am a motherfucking goddess. When you wake the fuck up, y'all will remember that y'all are too. How you gonna be created in His image, but then not claim yourself as a god? That don't even make no fucking sense, right? Say it out loud so you hear how stupid it sounds and how stupid it feels. Go ahead. And I don't give a fuck about who gets offended. You need to be offended that you have not been living in your true power and your word. Okay? And so that's why I'm on some I can show you better than I can tell you type shit. I know where the fuck I'm going. Even through all the storms. The storms are shaping me. Why? Because it's moving away those that don't need to be there when I get to where I'm going. Okay? It is protecting me. Stop thinking that people are not around you because it's something that you did. No, they're being moved the fuck out of your way. You know, we create illusions for people. We make excuses for people. And then understanding duality and being empathic, that shit is like hella hard, right? Because I know you ain't shit. I can feel that. But I love you. There's things that triggered you to not be shit, you know? So I understand why you ain't shit, you know? But at the same time, I got to mind my own damn energy and protect my own shit. I have kids, right? I have the ability to see energy transfer, right? Literally from person to person, thing to thing. I'm fortunate that I have a deeper level of protecting, you know? And I'm also fortunate that I have a deeper level of understanding when I communicate with you guys. You guys are going around here with people looking at you that don't even fucking see you. Do they know your favorite color? Have they studied your body language, or are you just cool to kick it with? You guys really need to ask yourself this when you're hanging around motherfuckers. Are we getting fucked up all the time, or are we growing and elevating each other and empowering and uplifting each other? If not, that is a motherfucking distraction. Okay? Reverse. That is a distraction. You need to be nurturing and feeding your spirit. You need to be healing self. You need people around you that is going to inspire you to want to push harder and challenge yourself. Like, challenge yourself. You know, make a goal and be like, I'm going to get that shit. You know, and no goal is out of control. I swear. Guess what? I see me living in another motherfucking country, even though I never even flew on a plane before. Okay, that's how sheltered I've been. I broke out of a prison I didn't realize we were in. Right? And then we're taught wrong that our feelings are supposed to be kept to ourselves. No, the fuck it's not. No, it's not. That's why shit is trapped right here. Over the next few days, I'm going to be doing videos on how to release in here. I lifted tension off of a lot of backs last night with the video, but there's levels to this shit, just like everything else. I've learned different breathing patterns. I'll probably share a few of them on here because it really helps. Okay. I'm really learning my way on how to reach people and help aid in healing and people reminding people how to breathe. Okay? When I say breathe, I'm not just saying go, no, bitch, breathe. You need to switch up your breathing patterns because it's different releases. I learned that when I hold my tongue a certain way or I drop it to the floor of my mouth as I'm exhaling, that it triggers like a different part of releasing. So say this was a tube that I was releasing, right? Say it was right here, right? So this is a tunnel, right? When I just go ahead and focus on this area, right? If it's a ball right here, it still is a ball right here. So I really will use that as an example. Wherever you feel tension at, a tightness, and some parts are stiffer than other because it has cords that made a knot, right? You focus on that fucking ball, right? And as you draw your breath in slowly through your nose, I want you to picture yourself drawing a string from that ball. So my ball is right here right now, right? So when I move like this, it's soreness, right? Like a slight ache. I want you, when I pull in through my nose, right, and got it through my mouth, and then I do this. I don't do all the time. I do like if somebody was like, let me smell your breath, you go, right? But do it real slow, right? And pay attention on how you're releasing that. You're focused on what you just drew up. You drew it close to your mouth to breathe it out. You keep doing that until the ball gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay, you do that shit until it's gone. And then wiggle around. I promise you it's going to help you. You can do that to any spot on your body. Okay, and change up your breathing patterns. Change up and discover what breaths work best for you. I'll go over a few, but just discover and figure out what suits you best. Okay, because everything ain't going to be exactly the same. We are different. Another thing that I have learned is hard truths being revealed about loved ones around me. To where I gotta, again, take accountability for the shit that I allowed and I welcome, but this is how blockages work. One thing could go ahead and trigger you to feel a certain way, and then they grow and hit other areas. I even almost fucked up a huge business opportunity, my damn self, because I was scarred by a previous interaction business-wise with people before me, So now here I am holding the next motherfucker accountable for shit they didn't have no part to do with. I didn't say anything because I didn't really know what I was feeling. This is what I'm saying. I knew I was feeling something, just not what. So for whatever reason, I was hesitant on like executing, pushing all the way forward, right? Like hesitant. And this woman is being extra patient. She is about her business. Okay? She didn't have to fucking wait on me. But she was. She's like, just tell me you need more time, this is that. And I will forever be grateful for her patience with me, right? I didn't realize why I wasn't like diving in. It only took me a couple minutes. She made a couple requests. It only took me a couple minutes. Here it is, weeks later, I still ain't sent shit, right? I asked for truth that I was not seeing to be revealed to me. Asking you shall receive, right? We have guides that are willing and they're giving us signs and ready to guide us. But if you don't ask, they're not going to really interfere like that. They might throw out certain signs, but you need to ask and be specific. What do you want to know? And pay attention to your next damn round of thoughts. That's why I suggest writing, right? Because a lot of times they place our answers in our thoughts. And then what do we do? We go ahead and overlap them with the extra thinking and overthinking and shit like that. And it's like an answer is buried right there. And then we just burying it with the woulda, shoulda, couldas. And shit ain't even happen. Canceling ourselves out before you even give a shot. So pay attention to that. Whatever you pray for, pay attention to your next round of thoughts over the next few days. And shit will be altered. Anywho, back on topic. I see this and I'm outside with my friend Cosmic Love. Okay. And we're out there and I'm just expressing myself. I said, I have had shit wrong. Okay. I have a friend that is triggering something off, right? And I thought that it belonged to this person, but the whole fucking time I had shit mixed up, right? I had it mixed up. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I realized that I misjudged a situation, even though I didn't know at the time as I was doing it. I just knew, like, I don't know, I can't push forward, like hesitance. That would be me getting in my own damn way, right? And that would be when I would have needed to allow my soul to drive the car and my human mind to be a passenger, right? And make the decisions, right? Because it's like a fucking video game. It's like we in a video game. It's like our higher self is up there trying to help us get through the levels. And we are just missing our mark a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm simply looking, I'm like, oh my God, I had shit all wrong. And so I'm crying hard as hell. I go to my husband, babe, I feel so bad. You know, I misjudged the situation. I was hesitant. I was set on like, I don't want to feel like I'm working for anybody because that's the purpose of me starting my own damn business. And, you know, I just want to be sure that it is known I'm working with you and not like for you as your employee. Like we're just combining, you know, like I just want to make sure that my own was my own. Right. Because previously that's how it was supposed to be. And there were things that I was not all the way vocal with, you know, expressing myself, which hindered shit in the relationships and everything. Why? Because I was not utilizing my throat chakra. I would utilize it sometimes, and then I'm like, I used it the other time. I expressed myself the other time. It went completely over the head because I didn't see no vision of the light bulb. They only took little bits and pieces of it. Like, who cares? Their growth and their acceptance of truth is not my responsibility. I was just proud of me and my growth to admit and speak my truth, no matter how uncomfortable it was to address. You know, that's what needs to be done. When you feel discomfort, when you get ready to bring something up, say that shit anyway. I'd rather be uncomfortable bringing it up in the first place as opposed to feeling uncomfortable at the sound of a name. For instance, my old slumlord, his name is David. I'm like, anybody whose name starts with a D, I secretly want to uppercut your ass because the slumlord that played me and my family and really put us in a fucked up ass homeless ass situation all because he didn't want to fix shit. We were homeless for almost a year because I stood up for us. I learned the laws and stood up for us, you know, and then I had to deal with the consequences to where it almost made me wish I never stood up for us. But I literally had to lose everything to gain everything. Okay, I had to lose myself to find myself, my authentic self. You know, like you really need to just clear your mind and just ask yourself, who am I? Who am I? If you was butt ass naked, okay, and not a title, not I'm a mother, not I'm a aunt, not I'm an entrepreneur, no, okay, without a title. If you was butt ass naked, okay, and it was nothing but a black background, how would you describe you? Do you even know? Do you even know? Because I didn't know when I asked myself that. You know, and I was saying that the universe is playing fast pitch with like a big ass ball of like magical light. But now I see it as it was me hopping into myself. I am. You know, that's right, Lotus. I am. It was me jumping into me. I screamed for God and I came to me. Struck me in my fucking chest. Okay? I struck me in my chest. God is within me. Okay, I got a direct connection to source. A motherfucker can't tell me shit unless it's constructive criticism that's gonna help me grow and help me see what is hard to see in myself. And you'll know if somebody is enlightening you out of love or just on some flat out hater shit. You'll feel it. Hey, Misty, that's my boo thing. I feel like I know you forever. I walked away with the clothes on my back 2 years ago and lost all my right. And you wanna know how I know I'm favored? The things that I have in my home, okay? And the finances, the physical finances I had in my hand, there's no fucking way. We lost everything, okay? My kids' shoes. I mean, of course, we still have shit. I learned when we went to the beach, I don't even own a pair of sandals anymore because I lost my whole wardrobe when we were homeless. We literally had to start over, but still getting blessed in our storms. My kids lost all their shoes. You know, they lost all their toys. And I'm like, it's okay. I'm going to get back better. You know, bigger, better. And then I had to realize the spiritual significance. Guess what? I didn't know as much about energy as I did. And a lot of the stuff that was gifted to us beforehand had energies attached to it, you know, from other households that had chaos, right? I didn't know that. I didn't cleanse it. I didn't sage the shit down. I sage everything, okay? Everything. Nope, sage. I'm make sure whatever the fuck you got up in your aura ain't getting in mine and affecting me and my children, right? I protecting my peace, okay? Because people, send me some of your energy. Okay, now if I send that shit and your ass get the tingling, don't get to looking at me like, what is this? It's the energy that you ask for. Like, no, but you are speaking before you speak it. Okay, I only feel comfortable expressing and talking about shit I learned through my own actual experiences and research. Okay, and I don't sit up here and be on no fraud shit pretending I know everything. If I don't know, I don't fucking know. You want to figure out so we can both know together? Okay, we could learn some shit together. You could study and see what you come up with. I could study and see what I come up with. You know what I'm saying? And then we go ahead and just share the information and connect the dots and teach each other. You know what I'm saying? And help each other on the way. But no, everybody would be fraudulent. Oh, I guess something right. So now I'm a spiritual advisor. No. Everybody is quick to claim a title. You guys don't, people don't know. I don't want to say you guys. I'm not talking to like you specifically, but whoever this strikes, I'm talking to your punk ass. Stop lying. Okay? Stop it, damn it. Because you're ruining people's lives. You're hindering them. You know, you're uneducated and you're sharing knowledge and you're not breaking it down properly. And you're not even checking to see if it's being received the way you intended. Meanwhile, they trusting you. Why? Because you're advertising abilities that you have yet to even study and learn in true depth. Stop fucking lying. You know, and everybody that is gifted is not fucking divine. Okay, guys? Just because you have gifts don't mean you're divine. People have gifts and they use it for the wrong shit. I know my gifts are mine, but they are not for me to keep to myself. You know, I'm trusted with these abilities, you know, to make a difference, to cause change, to love people through, to study the people that I'm here to serve and to help, you know what I'm saying? And to help teach the proper way because everybody got the wrong fucking lessons and the wrong blueprint. We backwards as fuck. We are backwards as fuck. Okay? Why you never wonder why we was here? Like y'all just here to work and fuck. Why? Y'all want to sit there and frown at me for having my shoes off. Why your shoes off? Motherfucker, why your shoes on? Why is your shoes on? I ain't got to explain me to you. But if you are seeking to learn of the things that I do, I will enlighten you to the best of my ability. Okay? And I will show you as I learn. And I'm going to show you what helps me. And then you tweak it to your preference because I love you that much. But no, y'all people want to judge. Got your shoes off out there hugging the tree. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm hugging the tree. And it looked like your ass need a hug too. Get over here and get this loving. You know, don't be scared. It's only love. I'm giving you guys all like an energetic hug right now in my mind. And my heart is hugging your shit. Okay? Because you guys heart need a hug. If you focus on your breathing real quick, let's just take a couple seconds, right? Let me know if you feel it, okay? Because I do this to like my loved ones, but I never did this like online because I be pushing my abilities. Learning the deeper levels, okay? So I'm going to hug your heart and your frame. And let me know what y'all feel in the comments, okay? You feel it? What do you feel, Laura Wilson? That's that. When I say my heart is hugging yours, like, I really do this. I really love y'all. And I really aim to help y'all love y'all damn self better. You know? Because we weren't taught how to love ourselves. We weren't. And then other people's perceptions of us and heartaches, it buries us. It keeps our authentic self hidden to where we don't even know who the fuck we are. You know? So I'm here to help us remember who the fuck you are. Okay? I'm remembering who the fuck I am. Right? But can't nobody tell you who you are at the end of the day. I can tell you what I see in you. Because it's in me. You know? I can tell you that damn much. And I ain't gonna lie to you and mislead you. If I see some off shit, I'm like, Edge, what the fuck is going on with your energy? I am not finna be around this shit. Okay? Because now I'm on some retreat. That's me minding my own damn energy. I don't know what the fuck you got up in your shit. Okay? It's one thing to vent. And it's another thing to sit up here and taint. Okay? Now, first of all, ask me how the fuck I'm doing first before you call me to unload. That's another thing. You know, I have to watch who I'm surrounding myself with because I realized I was attracting a lot of people that felt like they didn't have no friends. Why? Because deep inside, I felt like I didn't have no friends because the friends I always had, you know, they're doing their thing. You know, they're at their stages in their growth, right? So that's what I'm drawing. And that's where I need to set boundaries because that is opening me up to be used, right? And I'm a giver, you know, and that's also me living in the poverty mind state that I'm actively climbing out of. You know, I'm like, oh my God, I remember this person helped me this. Please, it is not my job to help everybody. I got to help myself first, right? But it's hard when I feel you like, oh my God, we hungry. Come in here and get some chips and get a juice and a water, okay? Because I want you to have juice for the flavor. I got cotton mouth right now and I ain't even hit the weed, but I am going to hit it on this live because we're having elevation conversations. right? And thank you guys for the likes and being here. Okay, what the fuck y'all doing up on a weekday? You know? Let me see. Yes, you are, sister. You are sweet. So gotta look out for you. Yes, I appreciate you and your endless support. Okay, I was crying. I talked to you that one day, like, you know, you just support me effortlessly, and you just entered my life. You know, just entered my life. You know, and everybody that is present in my life just entered my life. And it's like almost like unintentionally, I was just like, oh, I don't know these motherfuckers are new to my life. But they have treated me with more respect and seeking to understand than the people that have been in my life all my life. You know, all they know is, I love you too, Nikki. Your bomb ass. All I know is like people that all my life, like that was my definition of love. The love I seen displayed all my life, right? That was my definition of friendship until I realized a lot of it was one-sided. I love hella hard, right? And once I love you, I can't unlove you, okay? So those that be like, I used to love you. Nigga, if you used to, then you never did, okay? Love don't work like that. You can't just cut off the switch, okay? Because if you could, motherfuckers wouldn't even be on a show called Snap. There wouldn't even be no show called Snap, okay? Because they just turn the love off like, fuck it, I'm moving on. No, stop denying that you still love somebody just because they hurt you. You don't have to deal with them. But when you love, like you love, okay? People just make their relationships conditional, and that shit ain't fair either. Nigga, love me through my fuck ups, okay? A lot of times when people fuck up, guess what? They learn deeper lessons. It kind of causes them to want to change, at least if they're about something, if they're about growth, you know, but they go ahead and fuck up and they learn from the mistake and then they're shunned. You know, that's not fucking love. And that's not helping your people. It's not. We all fuck up. We all did some fucked up shit we wish we didn't do. And we don't even know why we did it. You know? And if we didn't get forgiven, and motherfuckers didn't give us another chance, or at least seek to understand, you ain't got to get nobody out here. Baby, give me one more chance. One more chance. Who sings that? Oh, Faith. Yeah. You know, everybody don't deserve another chance to hurt your ass. Don't get me wrong. That's when discernment comes into play. That's when you pay attention to your body language. That's when you go ahead and analyze and write out the pros and cons. How is this person helping me in my life? You know, and you're not having people in your life seeking help. No, you are looking for reciprocity, right? Is this person just taking, I'm uplifting you. Oh, girl, I got this. I got the right. I got this. I'm doing all of these things. I'm listening to your problems, which is time away from my children, right? Are they actively supporting you? I had to realize that people are drawn to me, of course, because I seek to heal them. You know how much work I do healing for free all the time. You can't run business off of love, okay? So I'm trying to chop it up, but I just can't help it. I'm like, if we're going to have a conversation, I got to lift this shit off you. Otherwise, bitch, be gone, okay? I don't want to stiff ass neck, you know, but I do it because I love you and I see you. And I know at the end of the day, as long as I'm operating from a space of love, you know, the universe got me. Thank you for the Reiki in the car. Right. And I didn't even get down to the nitty gritty like I wanted to because we were just super pumped. Okay. But thank you for the uplifting as I was releasing and learning about me. Right. That's why I'm on here rambling on the live. I learned something about myself there. And actually, and one of my sisters in life was like, you're acting like a 3-year-old. You motherfucking right I am. Okay. You asked me a question. I started answering it. You said, can you elaborate? I started elaborating. And then Spirit was like, you need to drink that cup or shut the fuck up. It's not only your time, right? I took offense at impact, right? This is just the other day. You know, and it's important that everybody has a chance for the voice to be heard. But I was not looking at it in that way. You know, I didn't look at it as it was taken away from those around me. I would never want to do that. You know, I'm suffering from throat chakra issues. That's what I've been actively healing. That's why I got so much to say, and I won't be silenced at all. So it triggered me, right? So even though my face is frowning like, what the fuck? I ain't saying nothing no more. And I get ready to walk up and walk away. My sisters in light did not let me walk away. They're like, no, hold up. To reassure me, we're not attacking you. Okay, first of all, Spirit. I was like, well, you can tell Spirit, you know, and she's like, Spirit hears you. I know. Okay, I just don't hear as clear as you do. You know, I feel, you know, but it was resonance, right? And it was truth, right? And I had to own that shit. My face is frowned up the whole time, and I kind of like disengaged because I felt the energy of me. You know, I'm still working on me actively. So sometimes my attitude be, do not play well with others. Okay, when my feelings is hurt. So I don't say shit because I don't want to sit there and have to apologize for some more shit. No, I'm speaking at an emotion right now. So therefore I'm not going to speak until I calm my happy ass down. Why? Because I love you and I would never want to attack you out of anger. Hurt people hurt other people, whether they intend to or not. That's what's happening. Thank you, Nikki. Yeah, I know. I love talking to you, and you be sending me the cuts. Okay, can't wait to throw that ass in a circle with you and hug on some trees and shit. You know, but they held me down. Nikila even held me like a baby. Right. First, I was just sitting there like, I'm not gonna hug you back. Right. Even though my soul was like, bitch, you need this hug. I really did need that hug. You know, because it was a hard truth. I didn't know. I didn't look at it in a way that I was taken away from other people speaking and sharing their journey. I'm getting choked up right now because I just really didn't know that I was affecting people like that. And I would never want nobody to feel like their voice don't matter or unheard, because that's a problem now. And not respected. But a lot of times when I share things, people are curious about parts of my journey and they ask me. And I'm excited because it's like, what? You care? Well, this happened and this happened, because I don't talk about the shit like that. At least I didn't before, but now, you know, I have all my cups of don't give a fuck because I am me, right? And I accept me in spite of who doesn't, you know, and that's the goal, to accept yourself, you know, and the things that you don't accept within yourself, you change. You really seek to change that shit. You don't just say it. You live it. Knowledge holds no power if you don't apply it, you know, and check in on your fucking people, right? Yeah, you're supposed to be your own cheerleader, but it helps to know that people are supporting you. Don't support me from afar talking about you sending me love. Bitch, pull up and hug me for real, okay? And another thing I learned is people hold their breath when they hugging. No, it's energy exchange, okay? And I learned this shit to myself, okay? So stop doing that, all right? When you go to hug your loved ones, you guys are supposed to, right? And your love exchanges. That's why people are walking around here not feeling that they are loved, even though they hear it. Why are we holding our breath with our loved ones when we go to hug them? We need that shit. We need that release. You know, sometimes you need your people to lift you and carry you. You know, and that would be my weakness, you know, because I jeopardize my own personal time to aid in others. And then I find myself not having time for me. But no, not no more. Now that I am aware, I will make the proper adjustments and love me better. Right? And that way, all that I touch and encounter is getting the best of me in that now. Right? And I'm never going to be content with, oh, yeah, I think I fixed it up. Fuck that. What else is out there? Okay? I just found out I'm fucking magic. Right? And I've been magic this whole damn time. Right? I even found out I've been rich. Okay? Financially, in my hands, ain't shit in there. Right? But let me tell you what happened. This is another lesson I learned. I was crying so hard. I had snots and everything. Okay? My daughter made me a gift on Mother's Day, and I posted 2 videos. I was getting choked up, and I'm an ugly crier, and I was hysterical, so I knew nobody would be able to understand, so I had to do it in 2. Y'all can go ahead and, like, click back on that. And I think it's titled, like, My Daughter Taught Me I Was Rich or some shit like that. Anyway, she makes me this Mother's Day card. Do I have it here? Hold on real quick. Is it in the kitchen or is it up here? I don't know. I think it's in the kitchen. I've been showing it off. I've been showing this shit off. But she makes me a painting and a card. And on Mother's Day, even though she know I don't celebrate, right? Thank you, Mama Rachel. Shit, I feel all y'all love through the screen. I'm just happy y'all here. Because I'm like, I know it's a weekday and motherfuckers got to go night-night. But get up and play with me. So I'm just happy that I got company and shit. But I enjoy my own company. Yeah, how you been enjoying your company, Mama Rachel? Busting a move, listening to music, getting to know you deeper, right? Opening your box of magic that you're sitting on, dangling your feet, right? Anyway, so she's like, Mommy, I got something for you. No, she was just staring at me. She didn't even say she had something for me. She was just staring at me as I was in the bathroom, and I had just started my period, and I cramped like I'm having contractions, right? So I'm like, what? You need me to take you to the store? Like, not right now. I'm having hot flashes. I feel like I'm going through menopause. This, and third, right? She's like, nothing. I'm like, why are you looking at me like that then? She's like, and I said, what? She said, no, I just want to give you something. I'm like, me? And then it clicks, it's Mother's Day. And I'm like, you know damn well I don't celebrate, right? My daughter taught me that I was being biased towards that. If you want to celebrate me on this day, even though I know you celebrate me every day, that would have been, that's me rejecting love right there. That's a different form, right? Delivered differently. Now, I would have never took that as I was rejecting love on Mother's Day, okay? Until that moment, my daughter taught me, give to me anyways. And she made shit at school, and she painted me a painting. She stayed in the room all day, right? I cry, I'm excited. I'm like, wow, she sees me, right? She references the chakras in the painting, everything, right? Fast forward. That night, me and the twins are having a smoke session, and I'm just like, man, today the twins bring me a Mother's Day card too. You know, it's like I'm their sister and their mama sometimes. And they are thriving like a motherfucker, right? I teach them everything that I wish I knew at their age, and they are the most responsible. They more responsible than a lot of grown motherfuckers I know. You know, got them little 3-bedroom, got careers, got their own whip, and they only 20. You know what I'm saying? Overachiever twins. They take heed to everything taught, even the harder lessons, right? They might look at me like they whipping their ass in my mind sometimes when I enlighten them. And then I look back at them like, I'm beating your ass back, right? But nonetheless, we own up to it once we get out our feelings, and they apologize to me and I apologize. And I'm like, I'm sorry for snapping on you yesterday. It wasn't you. It was me, right? And we take accountability because that's how we love each other. You know, people act like somebody make mad. You just got to stop loving them forever. No. Anyways, I'm talking to them. And I'm like, you know, when I was homeless, I used to get frustrated with Zuri a lot. You know, I'm being good. I used to get frustrated with my 3-year-old a lot. She's hella active. We were staying with my auntie. My auntie has like a whole lot of shit in her house, okay? It was like every time you turn around, there's something to bump into, but she's the only one that can house all 5 of us, you know, and we were not going to be separated, period. I don't give a damn. We would have went to a shelter. Like, I'm keeping my family close, you know? So we there, and she touching stuff. I'm like, don't touch it. I'm coming so getting frustrated with her. So I'm reliving this story as I'm reflecting back. Now, when I reflect, I literally rewind and see me in my mind's eye, like on the TV screen, right? So I'm reenacting it as I'm displaying the story to them. I said, I thought that I had became like my higher self, right? Because I really didn't know anything. It was still at the beginning of my journey, but I was learning so much so fast and changing so much. And I was so proud of my growth. Like, wow, I didn't even know all this stuff was like even here. And look at me just retaining all of this shit, you know? And I'm really learning to trust in myself. And so I thought that I had became higher self. I experienced something where I feel all this energy come through my crown, and it slowly starts working its way down my frame, like really slow, right? It even went through my cootie lips, okay? It went through every ounce of me, okay? And I was like, I'm tingling in my coochie. Like, what the fuck? And then it went all the way down to my toes. I was like, wait a minute, am I higher self? So then my eyes start shifting like robotically. I'm looking around, and it almost kind of felt like I was scanning the room. And then I was like, oh my God, I feel so heavy. I was like, oh my God, it's like my feet ain't been on the ground and I don't know how long. So I legit say, oh my gosh, I miss river dancing. I'm river dancing, pow tap, right? I'm river dancing. Like, I miss fucking river dancing. I ain't touched the ground. And then I was like, I legit feel like I've been watching me live my own life, you know, like up, like in a bubble, because how my gifts work, I swap, and I have memories of the swap, you know. I have memories of me trying to get my own fucking attention, and then I'll turn around and look in that area, and then I'll just be like, oh, nothing. And then I'll see my higher self like, oh, Lord help her, you know, like just this right, or my guides, you know, they do this a lot, right? They do, you know, I'll be their headache and the key to their smile, right? Nonetheless, all of this shit's happening, and I'm going over the story with the twins, and I'm like, you know, I was really talking to Zuri in a way that was uncomfortable to me. I said, I looked down at her as if I didn't wake up in the bed with her, and she looked so small, you know, and it was like I haven't held my baby, and I don't know how long. I'm like, look how young you are, you know, and I'm looking around, and my eyes are shifting. My husband getting ready to go outside, check the P.O. box. He see me crying. He like, you all right? I said, I am more than all right, you know, because at this time and that now, I'm thinking, hell yeah, I worked hard. I became higher self like that fast, right? Because I really didn't know how the shit worked, right? And so I was like, hell yeah. I think I even called my friend Eve, like, Eve, I legit I'm high as stuff right now. I got behind the wheel of the car. It was like I haven't driven in a long time. I was driving down the wrong street on the hilltop and everything, cracking the fuck up, right? My husband walking out of the door. He like, you all right? Because we were sardine packed in my auntie's house with spirits. All right. Every time I turn around, there's a motherfucker floating by. And it's like, can't nobody see this shit with me. And I don't want to say shit because she a hardcore Christian and I didn't grow up in church, but there is hella oils in here and the air is hella thin in here, right? And so I'm like, babe, I'm fine. And he's like, why are you crying? I'll stay here with you. Because at first I used to be scared, right? And I was like, I'm not afraid. I looked at him and then the sun starts beaming on him. Hella bright, he just looked like a big ass ball of light. And he said, I love you, I'll be back. I look at my daughter, I kiss her. I go wake up my other baby, like, I ain't seen y'all this small in so long. I wake that ass up. I'm kissing them. I got one in each arm. I'm like, my kids. I'm looking at them. And I'm like, they're so tiny, right? Now when I process everything, because you know all is consecutive, right? Ain't no such thing as time in the spiritual realm. All right. And we are multidimensional beings, right? And we're travelers. I know I'm multidimensional. I accidentally blink into other dimensions, and I'm getting closer and closer and closer to pinpointing the recipe. As soon as I hear E40, that's the recipe. I'm about to move some shit out the way for myself. Okay, I already been doing it, but I'm going to do it bigger, better, right? And have my own back and all of our damn back. Okay, I'm like, what you want me to move over there while I go to another dimension so that shit can trickle back, and then I'm leaving me breadcrumbs, right? So nonetheless, I'm displaying that to them, and I say, rewind and erase. I hear my voice. Rewind and erase. That's a phrase I've been saying for years, but not really understanding why. I look at her. I look at Zuri. I start crying. I said, I'm going to love you better. I swear. Because I had clips of me saying, sir, sit down. Don't touch that. Just talking in fucking aggression to my child, right? To my child. She my rainbow baby. I prayed for her. We planned for her. And look how I was addressing her in my moment of stresses. So then as I'm telling this to the twins, I'm crying hysterically. And I'm literally doing this like as if I'm holding her. Because like I said, I reenacted the whole moment to give them a visual, you know, of like the importance and the relevance behind it. And I said, rewind and erase. That's why I said I'm going to love her better. And I'm now. They ground with me. They send Reiki to the water. They could send Reiki to you right now. They could probably teach y'all asses Reiki. You know, they are very in tune. I study them because kids had it right the first place, right? We the ones that got trained wrong, and then we train our fucking kids wrong. No. Watch your kids' behaviors. Study them, right? They're little innocent spirits. That's the freedom that we are supposed to move around with in this 3D. You know? That's that inner child. Every product I make, my kids send with me. My husband too. Y'all getting extra doses of love, okay? And then my children, the young ones, they are sending love from their young friends, which is nurturing the inner child in you. It is helping aid heal the inner child in you. If you guys have kids or ever around kids, allow yourself to be a kid. Get your ass down on the ground with them and roll around with them and see the genuineness in their laughter, you know, in the frequency, in the laughter, in the tone. Look how they look at you. Look how their eyes sparkle and get all bright and shit, right? That is another way to nurture the inner child in you, right? A lot of us endured hard knock things in our childhood, and that shit is still affecting us. And you're like, no, but that was then. I'm grown now. Motherfucker, if you don't heal, okay, so you in your life and those around you, okay, heal. Play with children. They know what to do. And also keep in mind, every time we feel defeated, what do we do? What do we do as parents? You know, if it wasn't for my kids, your kids are your fucking cheerleaders. Okay? So think about that the next time that you want to, I'll be joking with my kids like, oh, you going to break your ass, right? But I don't address them in aggression like that. Sometimes I do because they be working my damn nerves. And then right away, it's like a dagger to my own heart. Like, look, baby. And I get down on my knees like, look, you don't do that. Okay? You keep it down. I know that you have insomnia, okay? It's your mama's fault. It's my fault. You're not going to get in trouble for the shit that I used to get in trouble with because I'm closing my damn eyes and nothing is happening. I'm sorry, but I'm not sleepy. Okay? I know y'all not sleepy, but we're going to have to play quietly. We're going to have to draw or something, right? And talk to them knee level. When you lean it over them, you look like a giant. Do you want your children scared of you? No. And I learned this through myself, right? I had to take accountability because I was addressing my child that I asked for wrong. That's a hard pill to swallow. you know, to where I, for a second, was judging myself, but I'm like, I'm happy I caught it, you know, and I'm happy that I have the abilities I have to go ahead and reflect with my latest mind, right? Every time my mind shifts, I think about shit deeper, and I have that deeper level of gratitude. So shout out to Archangel Gabriel that told me I'm not displaying gratitude. I said I was going to discover the deeper levels of that shit, and guess what the fuck? I'm living in deeper layers of gratitude, and I'm just going to keep digging, right? Because we overlook a lot of things as we live in. We're moving too fast. We don't take time to pause. Nobody looks at the sky, right? Nobody pays attention to when the wind blows and certain feelings and thoughts are taking place, right? Nobody pays attention to the synchronicities and how the birds fly around them, right? Nobody even just pays attention to the energy of Mother Earth and universe. They don't. The next time you guys go outside, I want you guys to have your palms up, but I want them wide, right? And that is going to be in relation to being ready and open to receiving love, light, comfort, support, abundance, and all great things and desires, you know, and removal of anything that is not going to help you on the way. And you keep your fucking palms up and you take that deep breath. Watch how the fucking wind blow. Watch how the wind starts picking up in speed, dancing over your body, dancing over your soul. When that wind does that, I want you to feel the wind go through your frame. Like literally picture it like, cleanse me, blow away the debris of all that is not serving what's good for me and what's best for me, right? And feel that shit blow out your back. Feel it go in through your chest, out your back. If the wind is blowing from towards your back, then feel that shit go in through your back and out your front. And exhale. Feel your shoulders drop. Feel yourself dancing in the wind. Feel your feet leave the ground. You know, and embrace that. That is Mother Earth, your angels. That is everybody in your favor. That is the universe speaking to your spirit. Okay? We just don't know that. Why? Because we're too busy grooving to the music, making it twerk and shit, hanging out with our friends, having a couple drinks, which it ain't nothing wrong with that. But are you paying attention to what you need? Or are you just avoiding hard truths and self and getting fucked up with some num-num juice? Guess what? Your problems are still going to be there. Okay? You can't outrun your problems. Trust me, I tried. But what helps me in my running, okay, at Chambers, I'm like, oh, these motherfucking headaches. It picks up my my time, my speed, you know, because it's like, I know I ain't going to outrun my problems. But while I'm here, right, I will transmute that energy, right? And I'm not running from my problems. I'm running towards them bitches so I can solve them, right? Stop focusing on the problem and focus on the solution. So I know this is a problem. Okay, now what are we going to do about it? I'm not going to sit there and keep talking about it 11 ways. You know what I'm saying? Because that's energy I could have used on brainstorming to figure out the solution to the problem. And then I focus all my energy on what is the solution and executing the solution. And I don't entertain anything outside that. That's directing your energy on what you want to grow, what you are nourishing. Bye, my Nikki boo. I don't even know why you're up, girl, but I love you. I love you. I love you. And your damn cards, you guys. She does readings, dope ass readings. I guess I'll just try to figure out a way to click the buttons and post everybody's link that I'm giving a shout out. But thank you for being here. But all of this shit, I know I'm hopping off subject because, like I said, my mind just shifted. Okay. And I ain't got my handy dandy notebook, but just keep up to the best of your ability or push rewind, right? I was talking about how my daughter told me I was rich, and this all had something to do with it as far as me seeing myself in the past a year ago and seeing how I reacted to my children, how I kissed them. I kept kissing all over Zuri's face. She looked at me in a way that I hadn't seen her look, and then I realized that I hadn't really been looking her in her eyes. As I engaged with my baby. I thought that I was. I played with her. We clown, you know, everything like that. But I literally stared at her in her eyes. And I noticed things I didn't notice before. You know, and it's like you living with your children and passing. Go do this. Go pick this up. Sit down. No. Look at them. Look at them like you look into your man or your woman eyes, right? I bet you be staring in each other's eyes when y'all fucking, right? So stare in your children's eyes when you love it, okay? And your loved ones, okay? So that they can really feel it, okay? As opposed to just hear it, you know? So it caused me to adjust me, but that was a hard truth within myself, you know, because I pride myself on being a great mother, you know. So for me to overlook that at that time, for me to watch me as I play it back, so much guilt came over, and I was like, I'm gonna love her better, and I have been understanding my baby better, getting them more involved in the healing. Now they go around here with their little play toys and shit like that. They feel like they making products. They be beating up shit. You know what I'm saying? I be making jewelry. They be making their own jewelry. The shit don't match, but nonetheless, they get the fucking thread in the hole, and they be so proud dangling it. You know, engage with your kids, and then I be proud, like, hell yeah, family business, right? So then fast forward, I'm looking at my husband. I'm like, look at the painting that I drew me. Let me go show you the painting. I'm like, she really loves me, and she really sees me back. You know, she gave me recognition for going hard on the paint for our family, and showed appreciation. And often we think that our kids just don't really understand what we're going through, but the whole time she did. She just never spoke on it really. She just was there to love me through though. But I'm gonna show you this painting in a little more depth, right? So this is the painting. I got it hanging up in my living room because we literally revamping our house to make sure we create everything, and our energies is all on this wall, right? She made me this, right? She spent all day, right? Everybody knows my regular go-to hairstyle is wearing my hair puffy on the top. It reminds me of my crown, right? She put the colors of the chakras, how I'm lit up, right? And I'll be like, I can't see my own light. And then come to find out, I am the light that I'm seeking to see. You can't, you know, I only see my streak. I am light, you know. Then she took her time with the borders. Look, you got to coordinate, right? I need to really find out where I put that card because it's so beautiful. But just go catch one of the old videos. But she sees me, right? She know all I do is talk about chakras, ground, and shit like that, and think about and do my homework on and learn different methods and techniques and cultures so I can come up with the best recipe to help heal us. And I do it on myself first, and then when I get results, then I come on this motherfucker and I share, right? I share like, look, y'all, and then either y'all gonna take heed and utilize the knowledge shared, or you're not, you know. If you don't, you're bad bitch, because I told you. Now don't be coming to my ass in a few months talking about how do I get there, nigga. Go catch the replays, okay? Because I've been telling your ass every step of the way. I can't, you know, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it. Not even if you shove their damn face in it, right? You'll just get water in their nose. They don't have to gulp, you know. Is your own responsibility, okay? And if the knowledge is there and somebody is taking the time to share the wisdom that they are gaining from their own pains and life lessons, and you are not taking heed, oh well, you know, oh well, that's on you. Go the hard way. Go the hard way. If you wanna go ahead and drag out your growth, go the fuck ahead, okay? I won't be around to watch it. Why? Because I'll be all the way the fuck up there. I'm not waiting on your ass. The fuck? You better catch up, mustard. You know, I'm not waiting. Nobody's gonna stop me. Not even me, okay? You see, I keep checking my damn self, saying I can't believe me, you know. But I tell my husband, I'm like, she see me. I was like, man, and it just struck me deeper at night after I was like just reflecting on everything, like in regards to my children. I was like, you know, I always scream, I don't celebrate Mother's Day because it's just a way for the public, I mean, for like them stores to make money, right? I'm a mother every motherfucking day, okay? Every motherfucking day. I don't need a day to tell me this is when you celebrate. Bitch, please. I'm celebrating in my sleep. I'm celebrating at the red light. I'm celebrating as I'm shitting, okay? Speaking of shitting, a tip that I learned. Set your intentions when you take a shit, okay? When you are pushing out, right, the root chakra is right there on the tailbone. Anything stored in your root, not of you, any past traumas, set the intentions like, I'm about to shit all this shit out. It's coming straight from my root. And see yourself pushing it from the base of your spine, right, your root chakra, into the shit that you're pushing out of your asshole, okay? It's really been helping me. I'm not gonna lie. And I wouldn't tell you this shit. I mean, I know it sounds nasty and crazy, but utilize your shit, right? Change your perception on shit. Shit out the bullshit, okay? Otherwise, keep being affected and hindered by it, okay? I don't know about y'all, but I'm on all the fuckery out of me. I don't relate to fuckery, okay? And when it's present, guess what? I ain't, okay? And if you are the fuckery present, I'm telling your ass first, right? Because maybe you're not aware that you're on some fuck shit. Clearly, there's been things I've been displaying that I have not always been aware of. And then when I reflect back, I'm like, what? What the fuck am I doing? I'm thinking I'm having my own back, and I was really fucking shit up for me. Okay, I still can't believe that shit. Like, I love me. Only one was best for me, but nonetheless, I have to tell you guys this so that you guys can really analyze the moves that you are making. Okay, you are thinking that you are having your back and keeping you safe, but really, you are hindering you because of however shit is processing in that brain. Okay, due to your experiences, due to past heartaches. Makes sense, but I'm still falling over here. Fall, girl, free fall, and make that ass clap on the way down, right? That's a round of applause, celebration style. Just make it clap. I wish I could snap with both hands because I would do this. Oh, meant laughing about the shit. Girl, laugh as you shouldn't. Like, the shit that was stored in my room, I'm pushing it out of this fat ass turd. And if you constipate, I'll take it. That's the shit that you ain't trying to let go. And you better push through, right? Just like when I say with your throat chakra, push through when your throat tighten up, when you get ready to express yourself, push through. It's only going to be uncomfortable the first couple of words. And then as you're speaking, you're going to be like, and what the fuck else I got to say? You're going to feel all liberated, right? You're going to feel liberated as fuck. And you literally going to feel your chest lift shit off, right? When you speak it, it's going to leave. It's going to leave. You're going to be able to breathe a little further. Otherwise, keep smushing y'all damn hearts like this. This is what y'all doing. All I see is this. Like that. It's going in like this. Stop doing that shit. That's why y'all can't breathe. You know, you take a deep breath and it's like a pinch of a deep breath. No. Your airway is like thin as fuck. No. Open up. Okay? Open up your airway. Open up your heart. Open up your fucking mind. Stop allowing people to think for you. See how you feel outside of somebody else's feelings. Okay? Don't base your feelings off somebody else. What do you feel about it? What do you feel first? Figure out what you feel first. Okay? Then ask another motherfucker what they feel about some shit. So that way you know that your feelings is yours. Because people don't realize that they are basing their feelings off of other people's feelings and shit. If I think this shirt is cute, oh shit, that shit is bomb. I got hella shoes to go with it, right? And then somebody else like, oh, this shirt, it's all right. And I'm like, yeah, it's okay with the... No, fuck that. If I said it's bomb, it's bomb. This shit is bomb to me. I don't know. Maybe you need to look at your good eye. And I'm going to hold true to my own feelings about the shit. I'm not going to alter it. People do that in relationships too. You know? So this is a relationship tip, okay? And I'm learning this shit through my own shit. I didn't know me telling my husband, hold on, babe, give me a second. As I'm tending to y'all, right? Hold on, give me a second. Somebody's calling and they heart hurt. Like, I just want to help them real quick because they are driving themselves crazy. And they really think that they are fucking up, but they are really like elevating, you know? And I do. I be committed. I stay on the phone. And that is me not managing my time properly, right? It's like, I love you so much that I really be wanting shit to stick, especially to those that I know that are engaged and ready for change. You know, it really matters. Like, it's crucial at impact. When you know that you are ready to change, when you got that, like, that spunk, and even though it feels uncomfortable, it's like help push and nurture their change, right? Then they go ahead and take the first step. They call me. They're like, oh my God, girl. So I spoke up for myself. I'm like, say that shit, girl. You know, fuck that. You know, why in the fuck are you going to remain uncomfortable to keep somebody else comfortable when they made you uncomfortable in the fucking first place? That don't even make no damn sense. That's why I say it out loud so you can see if you making sense before you act that shit out. Okay? In here, it is registering like genius, like Albert Einstein. Then when you speak it, you sound like an idiot, okay? Or a hypocrite, okay? You need to whisper to yourself, make sure I make sense. I don't give a fuck who's sitting next to you. And they be like, who you talking to? Bitch, I'm talking to myself. Mind your business. Mind your business. Did I say your name? Did I say ma'am? No, I'm talking to me. Damn, this is a private conversation. Scoot your ass over. Or earmuffs. You know, don't worry about anything outside. Okay? Close your eyes and really allow yourself to feel. Otherwise, a squirrel gonna move and you're gonna be looking over like, what? A squirrel. And you're gonna forget your whole train of thought with your nosy ass. Okay? Be nosy about your damn self. Here go the fire engine. Okay? This is around the hours. I knew it was coming because my titties is aching. Right? If I'm not back on tonight, I'll be back on later. Okay? But either way it go, I'm going to do a video on breathing techniques, and I'm literally just going to play meditation music and then just share the breathing techniques. And if y'all here to do it with me and you got questions about it, then I will answer them direct, or you can just learn as I go. I'm going to be breaking that shit down to salt because you can relieve yourself of a lot of weight and stress just through simple breathing. I've been practicing for you guys. Actually, I've been practicing for me, really. But over the past couple of days, and I was like, oh my God, I got to remind people. I'm reminding them who the fuck they are, but I need to remind them how to breathe. And I'm like, breathe. And they're like, yeah, I am. Y'all do this. And then you pause and then exhale. No, when I be like, breathe that shit out, I want you to inhale and exhale fluently. Don't pause. I know y'all do that. Everybody on this motherfucker do that shit. Okay? Because I see. Okay? Y'all, if I say take a deep breath, y'all go, and then you'll pause, and then you'll. Now, yes, there's benefits to breathing like that in certain situations. But when you're releasing, you don't want to hold on to none of that shit. Hell no. In and out. Get the fuck out of my life. Right? So let it be fluid. Let your breaths be fluent. And I'll be back later. Stay to ding the bell. Okay, so you'll know when I post the shit. Okay, because it's like somebody referred to my channel as a healing channel, and a light bulb went off, and I'm taking that shit and running with it. So I'm just gonna be focusing more on the healing, right? And I'll see you guys healing right now. Okay. Send me my love. And peace of mind. It's a lot of busy minds on here. I love you. I do. Make sure you hit the like button and comment, like in the comment section or whatever. Y'all keep inboxing me on the low, like, yeah, that video on YouTube. If you don't motherfucking comment on that, you're going to hop off of the video. Okay, where it has its own comment section in regards to it. And just to inbox or text me your response to the video, put the response on here, guys, okay? So that when other people do stumble across, they'll be like, what should be bringing? All right? And then you hear from the people that are viewing, okay? Because that should be empty as fuck down there, okay? And I'm just learning this shit, so please, okay? Comment everything, your opinions, your points of views. You don't know who you're going to be helping in regards to it with all the different stages. We all have different stories, different experiences, and you don't know who is going to help. You know, I want to share more than only my point of view. That's why I'm looking to collab with people. Okay. And anybody that I did healing on, can you please make me a video testimony so I can post it on my channel? Right. And they can feel like y'all energy through the video, if you don't mind. And if you're not camera shy, I love you. I do. And I'm going to go get these children. Right. And do some writing. Bye. And have a great night.